Een van de niet zo bekende dingen hier op Kreta is dat de zeeschildpadden hier op het strand eieren komen leggen. In Rethymnon komen ze ieder jaar in juni en juli komen ze hier aan land om 's nachts de eitjes te leggen op het strand. Ja, de stranden die zijn hier erg vol en druk, dus dan gaan de vrijwilligers die gaan voor dag en dauw, 's morgens om 5 uur staan ze al op en dan gaan ze op het strand kijken of dat ze sporen zien van de zeeschildpadden. En als ze die zien, dan markeren ze die plek en dan zetten ze de tijd erbij, zodat ze weten wanneer na 2 maanden de eieren ook weer uitkomen. En tegen de tijd dat de eieren uit gaan komen, dan leggen ze er een soort rieten hekwerk omheen. En zoals je hier achter ziet, zo mochten ze dan iets eerder uitkomen, dat ze in ieder geval de goede weg naar de zee pakken. En zo meteen gaat de groep van die vrijwilligers de eieren helpen opgraven. En dan kunnen we zien hoe die kleine zeeschildpadjes uit hun eitje komen en naar de zee worden geleid. Could you please tell us about this nest?
Yeah, so today we had a nest. It was laid on the 14th of July. It takes about 2 months for them to incubate. And then it typically takes the nest 5 days to hatch. And we give it 10 just so that way we don't disturb any that might not be ready to hatch. So today we excavated the nest, and we do this to make sure that we count how many made it to sea. We like to get an analysis of how many made it versus how many died, what the conditions of this particular beach are in relation to the hatch rate. And then any that might have not hatched, we monitor the embryo development to see how long it did make it if it didn't hatch. But this is a great nest. We had 97 hatchlings that made it to sea on their own naturally, which is great.
Oh, they already...
So they're all empty shells, and that's how we know. And then we had 5 unhatched eggs.
Okay.
All of them had well, 4 of them had no visible embryos, so it just means they didn't get fertilized properly. And of the 5, 1 of them made it to the last stage of development. And it still had its yolk attached to it, but it was dead. It just didn't make it all the way. And then we had 1 dead pipped hatchling, and when they pip, it's when they break out of the shell, just like a bird pips its shell, and it just died of natural causes as well. And then as you saw, we had 1 live hatchling, which is always really exciting. It's a big part of why people come to these excavations. In a normal circumstance, it probably would die in the nest, not necessarily, but it gets stuck under the other shells because they sift down with the weight over time, or it gets stuck under a rock or the dead hatchling. So we'd like to think that we saved him today, and he was really strong. I actually have not seen one move that fast since I've been here. I've been here for a little over 3 weeks now, and it typically takes them several attempts to actually make it to sea because the waves keep washing him up. He went off very easily. So
but the other 79, they already made it in the last 5 days or so.
5 days, so we've given them 10 days. So